Stay quiet long enough, you start convincing yourself that maybe it's not that serious. Maybe it will get better. Maybe it's just a part of marriage. After sharing my story yesterday, a lot of people asked me the same question. Why didn't you speak up sooner? And rightfully so, right? However, the truth is, and in my reflection period, there are many things I've never spoken about publicly. Not because they didn't happen, but because for a long time, I truly believe that protecting the integrity of my family mattered more than protecting my own voice. The reality is this: I stayed quiet about a lot of things. I stayed quiet about moments that hurt. I stayed quiet about situations that should have been addressed. I stayed quiet about things that made me question myself. And at the end of the day, when you stay quiet long enough, you start convincing yourself that maybe it's not that serious. Maybe it will get better. Maybe it's just a part of marriage. There were also moments where I realized that things weren't as stable as I thought. Decisions were being made that I didn't know about, things that impacted our family, our finances in ways I was not prepared for. And then there were also times when I didn't feel protected or supported in spaces where I should have been, moments where I felt alone, even when I was surrounded by people. But eventually, something, something shifts inside of you. You stop asking yourself how to keep the peace and start asking yourself how to keep your peace. And that shift doesn't happen overnight. It happens very, very slowly through reflection, through growth, and through realizing the version of you who accepted certain things years ago is not the woman who you are today. So, no, I didn't tell my whole story yesterday. And honestly, I may never share every detail. But what I will say is this: silence protects systems that harm women far more than it protects the women living inside of them. Y'all hear me? And sometimes the most powerful thing a woman can do is to stop carrying things that were never hers to hold alone. I hope y'all receive this. I hope y'all hear this. And at the end of the day, I'm going to continue to tell my story through reflection, through thought. And I hope that you guys take heed to what I'm saying. Until next time, y'all. Later.